Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing? I've talked in the past about how I'm a writer and I write songs and poetry and stuff like that. I don't really talk about it too much so far on YouTube. Here, I've posted a lot of things on Facebook about how much I've written, and what I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to do the first one tonight. What is this on my shoulder? But I'm going to talk about the first one tonight, and see how that goes. And if I get some responses, even if I don't, I'm just keep doing it. I'm stubborn that way. But basically, these are my songs and my poetry. I'm not actually going to be reading them, and I'm not going to be singing them. I'm definitely going to be doing that. But what I am going to do, I'm going to talk about what it's about, and maybe point out a couple of my favorite lines in it, and then in the comments below, that's where I will be putting the lyrics to what I'm talking about. I do have a lot of stuff. I've got books and books, like, here, and, like lots of stuff I've written over the years and stuff. I'm probably even going to do a video after this one talking about how I started, not so much how I started, but a book I did have back in high school and what happened with that and how weird that was. But anyway, I'm going to start now talking about this one song. This one is called The Wake of Shadows. This one I wrote in 2022. And most of the songs I did go through a gap, and I'll talk about that, where I hadn't written a lot of stuff and whatever. And I just randomly just picked up the pen and started writing again. And it's been slow going for a little bit and whatever. Why is my beard all weird? It's all sideways today. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's we talk about that. Sorry, I got away from the song I was about to talk about. Song, poem, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this was I wrote this in 2022. It's called The Wake of Shadows. Basically, what it's about. I have a lot of depression issues, and I do dream about. I have this weird thing where I dream. A lot of my dreams, quite a bit of my dreams. Well, the cat's doing something way up there on the shelf, but I have a lot of the dreams. I've had this sort of town over my last 30 years that I kind of live in. It's like, imagine a big section of Toronto or New York or LA, big major city, where all the cool shit about it is condensed into like a small town, you know. And I dream about it all the time. I can pretty much map the town out. Like, I know I walk down this street in my dream, and that's where the liquor store is. I go down this street, and it's all arcades and stuff. It's a weird thing that I think a lot of people have that. There's probably a name for it. I haven't looked it up, but yeah, I dream about it. There's different people. There's certain people in my real life that don't really appear in the dreams too much. My dog is in the dreams a lot. My dog Billy, who passed away a few years ago. So this is sort of about this and my depression, and how going into my dream actually makes me happy and cheers me up, because it takes me out of my real world into this other world. And then this sort of talks about like how if I were to die in my sleep during a dream, I'd die where I want to be, kind of thing. So that's sort of what it's about. And all the lyrics and the words will be in the comments below. But I'll point out a couple of things where, because I have depression, a lot of things, when people are sad, or I don't even say depression isn't sad, but there's a lot of emotions, and if you have clinical depression. But having depression, it's like you could be crying about things that people would never understand. They don't see what you're seeing. They don't get what you're seeing, and that's sort of how the song opens up. But then you put on a fake smile, and then one of the lines I really like, and a friend of mine who's also a poet pointed this out. He really liked the line. It just goes, carve my smile into the stone of what I have become. And just I didn't even think of it as being that powerful. It was just on my, like, how I was thinking at the time when I wrote it. It sounded really good, and it just kind of felt how I felt. And he wrote, that's a very powerful line. Maybe his comment is here: carve my smile into the stone of what I have become. Great line. That's what he wrote. Because I'm actually looking on my lyrics that I've posted on Facebook here. It's easier than trying to like read it out of the books. And there's another one. What was it? Where is it? It's up here. Where is it? Oh, another one. If it's just emptiness, then how can there be too much? It's just the nothingness of depression. It's not a physical thing. It's just there, but there's just too much of it all the time. And people who have depression probably get that, probably understand where I'm coming from with that. So yeah, that's another line. I just want to see if there's anything else I want to put here. Like I said, if I want to die in my dreams, so this one part near the end of it. This is actually a very short poem and lyrics compared to a lot of some of the other things I've written. So, anyway, the line is lay my head down, I close my eyes, fade away to live in my dreams. If I should die before I wake, at least I died where I want to be. So, basically, it's telling like this dream world that I've constructed in my subconscious is I love dreaming, and I feel like I'm going like home when I dream and I go to this place. So if I die before I wake, at least I'm where I want to be. You know what I mean? And that's not a knock against the people I love, or my wife and everybody else, my parents, my in-laws, and so on. My brothers, obviously, the people that I care, my nephews. I don't want to leave anyone out that might hear this and be like, well, you didn't mention me. No, I mean, all the people that I love in life doesn't mean anything about them, but I'm just talking about where I feel the most peace, the most calm is when I'm dreaming of this place. And if I were to die before I wake, then at least I'm dying where I want to be, in the very peaceful place that I'm very happy. So to die in my sleep would be fantastic, if I'm dreaming about my little fictitious subconscious village in my head, a mini city, because it's like a city. All the stuff from Toronto, I don't even say Toronto, but that's where I live, and I love downtown Toronto, but it's sort of like that sort of atmosphere without all the bullshit, the crime and the violence. It's a great place to be. So that's what that is about. If you're a poet or a songwriter, or a musician, or just an artist in general, um, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this? Read it. It's going to be in the comments. I'm not going to try and sing it, and I'm not just going to read it because it gets monotonous and kind of boring. But I am probably going to post another video at least today or tomorrow with one or two of my other things. And I do have another effed up and funny story, or funny or effed up story about my life concerning my lyrics and stuff. And I might even post that tonight. I'm not 100% sure, but sorry, weird all of a sudden. But yeah, tell me what you think. Comment below if you want to like, subscribe. I'd love to get up to 1,000 subs. Just a little goal I'm setting for myself. And yeah, and tell me what you think of the lyrics here after you've read them. And please read them. I do appreciate it. When I post it on Facebook, people read it, and I do get a lot of feedback, and it really helps me feel a little bit better about myself. But anyway, if you watched this all the way to the end, thank you so much. And if you want to subscribe, I do try and subscribe to everybody that subscribes to me. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but sometimes it doesn't pop up who's subscribed. So don't take it personally if I don't subscribe back, but I try to. But anyway, thank you for watching all the way, and I guess until the next one. Bye.